Hey guys, JP here, back with another video, yet another one. This is the third one I've done today. Obviously had to get the World Cup one done for the game earlier, and that's not really what we're here to talk about now. We're here to talk about Rangers and what a fantastic game that was. My prediction was 3-1 to Rangers. We ended up winning 6-0, and it was 6 going on possibly 10. It was absolutely outstanding. Let's just get straight into the video. So yeah, 6-0 goals coming from Jamie Murphy, who's effectively a new signing. Katic, well, a bit of a lucky goal. Arfield scored twice. Morelos managed to get a goal. He looked a little bit frustrated when he wasn't scoring, but he managed to get his goal. And the youngster Rudden did really well to get on the score sheet. So that's just 6 goal scorers. I just want to talk about the youngsters that played tonight. Were absolutely fantastic. Obviously, I'll touch on that a little bit later on in the video, but the first half was pretty much the starting 11 that I think will possibly start next week against Skopje, or I can't pronounce it, the Macedonia team we're playing in Europe. That's probably the lineup I'll go with. And the experienced guys, they did a good job in the first half. Their experience showed through, and it was 3-0 at the break, and we did really well. Our passing was pretty good. Fitness levels look a lot better than last year. I know it's early days yet, but obviously some of the passing was a little bit off. But I thought a lot of passing, good movement from a lot of our players. But it was the second half that really impressed me for Rangers. It wasn't the experienced players who showed their worth. It was the young guys that came on. Players like Glenn Middleton played absolutely outstanding when he came on. He created 3 of the goals. He was a real handful for the Bury backline. They didn't know where to go. He can play left or right, and he did that for a couple of the goals and a couple of attempts where he just cut across. And he's so quick that he can do that, cut across and come back again. Disappointed that Takai didn't get on the ball as much as he'd like. He had a little bit of chance towards the end. It was a good tackle, but I'd like to see more from him. Rudden, it's the first time I've seen him play, to be honest. I've always been shouting for Ryan Hardy to get a chance at Rangers, and perhaps he will do when he comes back from his loan spell at Livy. But Rudden looked a real handful, and he looks like a goal scorer to me. Full of confidence, and he wanted the ball all the time, which is good. A number of other players, Wilson at the back, we've seen him play before, but he did a decent job. Also, there wasn't a lot of attacks for him to snuff out, but he was composed in what he did. You could tell that a little bit the experience went out the back line when Goldson and Katic went off, and obviously Tavernier, because we changed the back 4 in the second half, and that experience wasn't there in the second half. But to be fair, Bury didn't really create any opportunities. I think McGregor finished the game with his slippers on. It was so easy for him. Good to see Robin McCrory get a little bit a run out as well in goal, but again, Bury didn't really throw anything at him that he had any problems dealing with, apart from a couple of passes. So what indication does that give us for the season going forward? I'm very positive. Obviously I can't get too carried away. It was only Bury. No disrespect to them, but we're going to be facing much tougher sides and much more physical sides than Bury. But I will say they'll probably be the level of maybe a Dundee or a St Johnstone when they come to Ibrox. But and I can't see us winning 6-0 every game against these kind of sides. But I was very, very impressed, particularly obviously, as I say, the youngsters were magnificent, and they've given Steven Gerrard something to think about, I think, for next Thursday, which is where the real business happens. I really hope we're not going to do a progress Nethercorn where we just completely underestimate this team and don't give them the respect they deserve. But to be honest, the way we started that game and the way we finished it was just it blew me away, to be honest. I was not seen a Rangers team play like that in a while, and I don't know, I don't want to get carried away. It is a friendly, but we were magnificent tonight. Well done to all the lads, and yeah, onwards and upwards. Let's go.